Hey guys, this is Robbie from LSMG Reviews, and today I wanted to show you what's in my dock. So the first two main applications that I put in my dock are Finder and System Preferences, and the reason why is because there are the two main OS X apps, basically, that should be in your dock at all times, in my opinion. Now, before I get on to the other apps, I just want to say that if you notice, my dock is put into categories basically of what each application does. So I'll show you. Alright, the first application that I have in my dock is TweetDeck. And what TweetDeck does is that it updates your tweets and it shows it all in a 4-column view. So I'll show you an example here as it loads up. And there's all friends on the first column, mentions, which are @replies, and direct messages in the third. So it shows them all in one basic area, which I find very useful, so I can cover all my tweets at once, basically. So that's my first application. My second one is Adobe Photoshop CS4. I'm into graphics design, so obviously that is, my main application for that part of my whatever you call it. But yeah, that is my second one, Adobe Photoshop. Great application. It's amazing what you can do with Photoshop. Love it. And the second one is Adium, or I think Adium or Adium. I say Adium. I don't know. I'm probably saying it wrong because I say everything wrong. Adium is an IM application. That you can put any account which you think of: Yahoo, AIM, MSN, Jabber, Google Talk, even Facebook chat, all you can think of, all in one application, which I find very useful and it's very nice. It's also very good for customizing. So as you can see, the usual icon would be a duck, but mine is like a ball that shows online, all that stuff, which is really nice, and I love customizing apps and whatever. And as you may notice, my dock is a bit customized as well. It's not the regular Mac OS X Leopard dock. Now, following along in the IM category is Skype. And what Skype is a VoIP, or a voice over internet protocol application, so you can talk to your friends all over the world for free. From computer to computer, it is free, and then there's also Skype Out service, I believe it's called, where you can phone to landlines all over the world, and you can pay really cheap plans for long distance calls, which is good, and it comes at very good quality too. Now we're gonna get into the internet. Firefox is my favorite browsing application in any OS, Linux, Windows, and Mac. I always go with Firefox. It's the best, most customizable with all the extensions and themes, and it's fast now because of Firefox 3.5, and it updates, and it's just overall an amazing and great must-have browser/application. Next one is Safari, and I use this for basically secondary accounts because I have multiple YouTube accounts. So Safari I'll use for, like, let's say LSMG Reviews, and then Firefox for my Robbie322 account. Here's iChat. I should get rid of it actually in my dock. I don't use it mostly. I have a few friends on iChat, but I barely use it. I'm more of an MSN guy and Skype guy, so that's why I go with Adium and Skype. Next one is iTunes. iTunes is for your music, podcasts, and videos. I usually use it for music and podcasts, and I'm a huge podcast watcher. I watch Dig Nation, obviously the Mega 64 podcast. You better all watch that now. It comes with Mac OS X. It's better on Mac OS X. Windows is not the greatest. It's kind of a hog, like CPU hog in my opinion, but hey, whatever. It's a great application. You all have it if you have Mac OS X. So now the next application that I have is Audio Hijack Pro, which is an application I like to use for my Justin.tv streams or Ustream.tv, because I have a capture card so I can play games and have the direct footage, and so I can display that while getting the game audio and my voiceover audio. So, and that's what the program does. It mixes it all together without needing an actual hardware mixer, which is an amazing thing. I find it if you want to get into video game streaming, it's a must-have on the Mac side. The next application is Video Glide Capture. And what Video Glide Capture does is take my capture card, which is the Dazzle DVC 100, and that's the Dazzle DVD recorder. It's the cheapest one. You think it's only going to run on PC, but I found a way to get it on Mac, and it's through Video Glide. Video Glide is $30, but it's well worth the money because it does what it does. It works. It gets your capture cards working. On their site, they have a list of capture cards that work, so you should check that before buying it and buying your capture card. Next application would be Transmission. And Transmission is a BitTorrent application. And if you don't know what BitTorrent is a downloading. It's like P2P, but I find it better because there's peers and seating and all that. So you help everyone out basically, and I get faster downloads through BitTorrent, and yeah, it's Transmission. I find is the best BitTorrent application on Mac. I don't find any other ones better. And yeah, if you're into BitTorrent, Transmission is the must-have app. Next app in the downloading is Pure Guardian. And Pure Guardian, what Pure Guardian does is that if you're downloading something and you don't want people to know what you're downloading, it blocks them out. So the incoming connections trying to find out what you're downloading, they won't see you, basically. Pure Guardian blocks them out, and you're pretty much safe. Next one is OpenOffice.org, and what OpenOffice is it's the full Office suite that Microsoft provides, but it's open source and it's free, and nothing beats free. I have a copy of Mac Office, and I do not really find it, like, I don't need it basically. So OpenOffice, if you don't want to pay the $100 for like for the Mac Office, go with OpenOffice because it's a great application because it does it for free. And then what I'm using now to record is ScreenFlow. ScreenFlow is an application. What I'm doing right now is so I can record my desktop and speak and all that. And the editing program in it is very easy to use, and it's a really great application. Alright guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Please follow me at twitter.com/Robbie322, and please rate, comment, subscribe to LSMG Reviews. We will be putting up stuff every day, or at least every other day. We don't want you to miss a thing. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.